My name's Jessica May Barnes, but in industry, my name's Jess May. I'm originally from Hervey Bay, Queensland, but I moved to Brisbane at 16 to pursue dancing. And yeah, that's me.
And how long have you been modelling for? And what other things in the industry?
Yeah. So I've been modelling for about 2.5 years now. I fell into it through dancing, which I've been doing for 16 years, and I did full-time for 2 years at the Queensland National Ballet. I have always preferred freelance work. I think agencies can be quite restricting, and finding whichever one that I fit into has been a bit challenging. But this year I am hoping to kind of start branching out and find an agency that will suit me. But yeah, it's just having a look around and seeing which ones offer what, and yeah.
And what type of modelling work you do the most, and which ones you like the most?
Yeah. I do mostly fashion or editorial. I'm getting more into dance photography, which is really good. And yeah, no, I really enjoy them. I also really enjoy doing beauty work, and then just normal portraiture work. Like, I don't know, all around, I really love it. Happy to do anything. Know your worth. Once you've done a lot of TFP, like, there does come a point where you need to start charging and start, I don't know, finding people that suit your style and suit what you like to do and what you want to represent yourself as. And yeah, I have done a little bit of training, but it was mostly just like come and see workshops. And then I talk to friends that are already in the modelling industry and ask them, like, is this how you pose? Is this how you walk? And yeah, I kind of got thrown in the deep end. So I learnt as I went along. Yeah.
And what about paying photographers when you started in life of photography?
I actually do think it is important. If you're on the same level, both experience-wise, I think TFP is really good. But if you want a good portfolio with like amazing images that you know are going to be amazing every time, like, I think you should be paying photographers. I definitely did do a few paid shoots when I first started out. I think you can learn more from photographers that are already in the industry, that know what they're doing, and that is through a paid shoot, you paying them. But I also have seen the flip side, like sometimes you go to a paid shoot and they don't really help you much with posing or with communication. It's kind of like, you stand there, I'll take the photo. So yeah, it can be both ways. I think just find a network and like find people that will actually genuinely want to help you and help you grow.
Alright, and some tips for models on how to stay safe and some stories that you have and share?
Yeah. How to stay safe. Definitely when you're first meeting a photographer or any other creative you're working with, take someone with you. It is so important to take someone with you. Just so you're safe, so the photographer or the creative is safe as well. And yeah, if anything becomes a bit odd or strange, you can leave. Like, never be afraid to say no. Like, it is your work, it is your body. You can say no. Like, don't be scared. And yeah, I've definitely had, there's one that comes to mind that was a bit shocking and a bit inappropriate. I went to a creative shoot. It was like all these crazy outfits and crazy hair and wigs, and it was insane. And the designer was amazing, but we got to the photography portion of the shoot, and he kept on asking us girls to lift up your skirt a bit more. Just lift it up a little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay, now open your legs a little bit. Can you like crouch down and have your legs open? And that made us all feel very, very uncomfortable, and I ended up saying no, but there was another girl at the shoot who she did end up doing it, and like we were telling her, like, you don't have to do that, you don't have to do that, but she, like, we were all very new to modelling, and she especially was very new to modelling, and he ended up posting photos online of her in her underwear, and it kind of got, it took a step too far. And yes, he's now on my blacklist because I don't work with people like that. Communication is definitely utmost importance, and yeah, he breached all confidentiality, all communication. Wasn't good. Yeah.
Was that the only one?
Yeah, probably the only one that comes to mind. Yeah, yes. I definitely have friends that have gotten in worse situations than me, and like people are very provocative towards them, or tell them to like grab their boobs and lift them up, or like open their legs and they're in a mini skirt. Like, yeah, I've been very cautious. Like, I always bring my partner with me to every shoot when I'm first meeting someone, and yeah, like I've just gotten better at saying no. And yeah.
And have you had any photographers say no when you ask when you tell them you're going to bring someone, or you ask if you can bring someone?
I have, and I've only had one, and I asked if I could bring my partner with me. He's like, oh no, I don't really like people around, and it's like, okay. And then I asked him why, and it was, I don't really want someone there while we're shooting. And it's like, okay, well, I don't think I'm comfortable bringing like myself to the shoot if I can't bring someone with me because we've never met before. And it was in a hotel room, like up on our own. So I was like, yeah, red flags, warning signs. Like, I didn't go to the shoot. I kindly said no. Yeah, just kept us all safe. When it's one-on-one, like with home studios, I very much prefer to there be like an exit that is open and accessible, like so I don't feel like I'm trapped in a space. I haven't really done many one-on-one home studios. I've usually brought someone with me or a friend, or I've done 2 models. Oops. And yeah, no, it's always been pretty safe, which has been good, and I'm fortunate in that way. Yeah, like with photographers, with how they behave towards me, I personally don't like pet names, so like calling me sexy or hot, or like your legs look so hot, open them up some more, like it kind of gives me weird chills. But yeah, like I don't mind you call me friend or bro or like anything like that. Like, I don't know, when professionalism is utmost important, but you can still like have that bit of banter or a bit of fun and kind of liven up the mood a little bit, so you're not always so serious. Like you can kind of enjoy your shoot and not have it always like, I don't know, yeah, so stern and solemn. Like, yeah, just be friendly and open, honest, have good communication. Like, tell us what you want from the shoot, what kind of posing you want, like what is the theme of the shoot and the style that you want out of the shoot, and then we can work together to make that happen and kind of communicate beforehand that, oh, I'm not comfortable doing this, but I am comfortable doing this. Can we change it a little bit? So like, hey, my boob isn't showing here, but we can like wear a top so it looks like I'm not, like, just so we're both happy and we both know going into the shoot exactly what we're going to get out of it. And yeah, like over posing and that kind of stuff, like I am more than happy to take like, oh, can you move your legs here, or can you cross them a little bit, or move them to the side? Like, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. But when you come up and like touch my groin to move it to the side, or touch my bum to move me, it's like it kind of steps over the line. And that's when it becomes no longer professional. It's now kind of breaching that, I don't know, it becomes strange. I've definitely had nervous photographers, especially when working TFP, if they're just starting out or they've only been photographing for a couple of months, and then they see my portfolio and they're like, whoa, like you've done so much, when in reality we're probably at the same level. Yeah, like they definitely are nervous, but that's when you kind of liven up the mood, you have a couple of jokes, like I don't know, you make it a more comforting environment for everyone to be able to get on with that shoot. I definitely understand that everyone has a different style, and like definitely stick to your style, but when it comes to changing girls' body shapes, like that's a big one for me, like making my boobs huge or giving me a full-on nose job, like it kind of starts not looking like me. And I don't know, you're photographing me for me, like you shouldn't be changing my body completely, like just find another model that looks like that. But yeah, like retouch how you like I don't want to full on look like a Barbie doll, but like, yeah, every photographer has their own style, and yeah, you just work with photographers that you think you guys will match. I really appreciate when, especially in home studio shoots, if we have a computer set up, because then I can just have quick glances to see, oh, am I posing the right way? Am I facing the camera correctly? Like, should I lift my chin or like move my shoulders? Like that kind of little stuff I can correct myself. But when out on location, I do prefer looking at the back of the camera after like, I don't know, 10, 15, 20 shots, like just so we know we're not wasting each other's time by getting that one thing that looks really weird, like, and yeah, that's when communication comes into it, like, as I said, utmost important.
And it helps you know how much of you to get in the shot, because you don't understand like the lenses.
Yes, yeah.
How far they
I have no idea about photography, like, learned a little bit over the years, but yeah, nothing compared to what the photographer will know. But yeah, so if they're getting up close beauty shots and I'm there posing my legs, like there's no point, like that communication is lost. Yeah, so.
What is your favorite ever modeling job that you've done?
Ooh, favorite ever. I don't know. I have so many for so many different reasons. Like, I did a beautiful bird shoot with free flight birds last year, and that was incredible. I've done ones with like fully wearable art, which have been amazing. Then like in studio portraiture, which is just beautiful because like I can guarantee like they're gonna look beautiful with the lighting and the posing and runways as well. If that kind of comes into photography, like I absolutely love runways. Like it's that moment that you just get the adrenaline going and you get out on the stage and you can show off these beautiful gowns and feel like a princess. And yeah, so it probably comes down to like the photographers I love working with rather than an individual shoot. And yeah, I definitely have photographers I go back to because we work so well together and we gel as a team. There's great communication and trust. And yeah, it's really good.
And what's your favourite photo that we've done together?
The black and white one where I'm like looking over my shoulder. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
The one here, the one there.
The one in here. Yeah. Every time I see it, I'm like, oh, is that me? And then like I've shown my family and I've showed friends and they're like, yeah, that's our favourite photo of you ever. But yeah, like I think every time we shoot together, we find more photos that we're like, oh, now that beats the last one. Like that one's now better than this one. Like we're definitely improving as a team. Like, and yeah, I love all the shots. Awesome.
Yeah, that was easy.
Yeah, maybe for you.
Yeah, exactly.